Grady. So, Narita, are you happy to present your report briefly?
Yes,
And then
yes. Okay. So in this round, we have two grants, the CCF Festival Fund and the Creative Community Scheme Ordinary Funds. And the Festival Fund, the total available from the fund is $15,220. And we've received 4 applications requesting a total of $34,692. And for the Creative Community Scheme Ordinary Fund, the total from this fund is $24,939. And we had 2 applications that were withdrawn. One was declined because the start date was taking place before the decision meeting, and the other was withdrawn due to musician shortfall. Okay, and therefore we have 27 applications. They were assessed by the committee, requesting a total amount of $68,920. Right, so the net figure for the grant funding in this round is $40,159. That's both funds combined. And the total requested with both funds combined is $103,612.
right.
Okay, this exceeds the fund available by around $63,453.
Right, and of course, just because people didn't appear in front of us today doesn't mean we shouldn't consider the application. They're still in the pool, even though they couldn't come. All right, well, look, what I'd like to do is move to public excluded now, so when we come back from the lunch break, we can get straight into deliberations. So I move that pursuant to section 48, brackets 1, brackets A, brackets I, and section 2, brackets 2, brackets A, Privacy of Natural Persons in the Local Government Official Information and Meeting Act 1987, this meeting moved to a public excluded session. May I please have a seconder for that motion?
I'll second that for you.
Councillor, thank you. And all those in favour say aye. Aye. Against? Carried. Thank you very much. We'll close the meeting at 12 minutes past midday. Adjourn the meeting. Thank you. Sorry. And now we'll be moved. Oh, you've all set? So now we're going to move the recommendations for our funding. And the first one I'll deal with is in respect to the festivals allocations. And the first one, Tama and Jennifer, you've declared an interest in this, so you don't take part in, well, there's no discussion, but you don't take part in the vote. But the first resolution is that the Grants Allocation Committee declines the Otaki Pottery Club's application for funding. All those in favour?
Aye.
Those against?
Yep.
All right, carried. Many thanks. But we need a seconder for that. We didn't have a seconder. We had a mover. Who moved that? I moved it. You say you're seconding it.
No, I don't favour it.
All right.
I'll second it.
You're seconding it. Thank you, Michelle. No, Michelle's fine. Michelle's seconded it, and that's fine. Right. Secondly, that the Grants Allocation Committee declines the application from Music Festivals and Events New Zealand Board for the festival application. I so move. I have a seconder for that.
Yeah, I'll second it.
Thank you, Jennifer. Those in favour?
Aye.
Against? Carried. Many thanks. Thirdly, that the Grants Allocation Committee grants the Waiata under Paikakariki Informed Community Inc. the sum of $6,575 in response to their festival's application. I so move. Do I have a seconder? Those in favour?
Aye.
Against? Thank you. Thirdly, that the Grants Allocation Committee grants Fernando Figueroa the sum of $8,645 for his application for the festival grant. I so move. Do I have a seconder?
Yep.
Michelle? Those in favour?
Jennifer? Aye.
Those against?
Aye.
Carried. That concludes the festival grants. The application for the Kapiti Concert Orchestra is the one that Rob has declared an interest in. So Rob, you may not vote on this. So the wording is that the Grants Allocation Committee grants the Kapiti Concert Orchestra a sum of $2,300 for their application. And I so move. I need a seconder.
Second?
Michelle, those in favour?
Aye. Aye.
Against? Carried. Right. Now I can take these as a block, can't I? So here we go. Oh, they're not in that order, are they? Right. Yeah, okay. So here we go. So these are the remaining grants under the usual round of Creative Communities grant making. That the Grants Allocation Committee grants Waikanae Yoga and Wellbeing, that has been declined. I so move. All those in favour? Oh, sorry, seconder?
I will second it.
Yep. All right. That'll be quicker. Right. Okay. Thanks, Jess.
Sorry, can I just ask a procedural question here?
Yes, please do.
So, applications declined, or they're just not funded? So we grant
Interesting idea.
$0 to
No,
this,
we didn't decline the application, you're quite right.
as opposed to declining
declined
the
to fund it.
application.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the application's been accepted,
Yeah.
hence we've discussed it.
Yeah.
But the amount has been, any amount has been declined.
Yeah. So the amount is
So in
zero.
this context, the word
Yeah.
declined is not appropriate.
That makes sense.
Yeah, all right. So instead of the word does not fund,
Where are we up to?
that's better. All right.
This one.
So now I'm going to read them out in bulk to save time, but we'll get them accurate.
Was that one seconded? Because you interrupted.
So I so moved. We have a seconder.
We didn't.
Nigel?
Aye.
Oh, sorry, no, I don't.
Yeah.
You're just going to
Okay.
read them all out and then, sorry, start again, we'll read them all out and then
Yeah.
go
All right.
right at the end.
Thank you. Yep. I will get the hang of this by next week. So here we go again. That the Grants Allocation Committee grants Mrs. Sonia Forbes $1,200, Beachside Harmony $2,000, Ms. Adrian Risley $1,000, the Kapiti Arts and Crafts Society $500, the Kapiti Youth Orchestra $1,500, the Kapiti Women's Health Collective, known as the Kapiti Women's Centre, $1,200, Island Custom Limited, $1,394, the Kapiti Chorale Incorporated, $1,416, the Humorous Arts Charitable Trust Board, $1,500, Mr. Andrew Thompson from Script to Stage, $975, the Paikokoriki, Miss Chloe Willits, $3,000, the Star Jam Charitable Trust, $1,000, Andrew Thompson Hooked on Drama, $454, the Shed Project Limited, $2,000, the Kapiti Youth Support, $1,000, Kapiti Writers Group Charitable Trust, $1,000, Miss Rebecca Bond, $1,500, and the following applications have not been funded: Waikanae Yoga and Wellbeing, Music Festivals and Event New Zealand Board, Zeal Education Trust, Paikokariki Informed Community Incorporated, Te Raukaraki Kapiti, Kapiti Coast Photographic Society, Everybody is a Treasure Charitable Trust Visual Poetry Jam, Everybody is a Treasure Charitable Trust Project Venus, noting that the one for mindful stabbing had been withdrawn. So that's the recommendation. I so move. Have I got a seconder? Councillor Wilson. I vote. Those in favour?
Aye.
Those against? Carried. Many thanks. So that concludes the voting,
I mean, cover the
and
orchestra.
So we've now got
How much was
the
that?
matter of the
2, 3.
confirmation of the minutes of a previous meeting. And I have a resolution to read out. So you're also happy to move, Nigel? Thank you. And you're happy to second? So seconded. Those in favour? No, you weren't at the meeting. So the formal recommendation was that the minutes of the Grants Allocation Committee for Waste Levy meeting on 7 December 2023 be accepted as a true and correct record. So moved and seconded, Councillors Wilson and Copeland. And now we can vote. So those in favour say aye. Those against say no. Carried. All right. So, Tama, are you still with us? No, you can't.
I'm here.
Yeah, no, you can't do it. But we have Michelle to do the closing karakia.
May blessings be upon us all and our business be successful so that our words endure and our language endures. May the spirit be strong. May Māori be settled and in balance. Among the activities we will do today, join, gather and unite forward together.
Many thanks. And thank you for all the members. Thank you for the officers. Thank you, Narita, for your hard work. And Jess and your team.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, no, mate.
Okay, thanks, Tama.
Ka kite tama.
Thank you.